YouTube, what's going on, family? Fist the Legend here. Just trying to throw together another little quick video. This time I would like to talk about my Strider Custom. I'm a huge fan of Strider knives, huge fan. In particular the SMF model. These are both SMFs. The one on the bottom is a production SMF, the one on the top is a custom SMF. Did I say SMF? I hope I said SMF. Sound like a tongue twister when I say it fast, but yeah, these knives are really, for me, these are really brilliant engineering, and they fit my hand perfectly. I know some people are kind of hesitant to mess around with Striders just because of the cost factor, and that's definitely a valid complaint. For me, it's worth the money, paying between $400 and $500 for a production blade when it comes to Strider, because you are dealing with, you know, these things are built like tanks, and the materials that they're dealing with are definitely a cut above the rest in a lot of other knife brands. Of course, I'm a huge fan of all different kinds of knives, so you know, my point being that for me it's worth it. You're dealing with S30V steel and titanium, solid G10, solid construction. You can't go wrong in my book. Anyways, the one I want to talk about is this one on the top right here. And this is, just take a look at it real quick. I'm going to close it first. We'll look at the outside. This is a Duane custom multi-grind Tanto SMF. And it's a hand ground blade. We'll take a look at that. So it's got the gunner grips on it, which I really like. Aggressive, super aggressive kind of golf ball texture on both the titanium side and on the G10 side. Blasted titanium pocket clip. It's got the Hinderer lock bar stabilizer, and you'll notice on the custom it's a convex shape in comparison with the production lock bar stabilizer. You'll see that's flat and basically flush to the titanium. And when you look at this one, you'll see it kind of stands off a little bit. Alright. And then again, right away you'll notice the polished thumb studs, which really nice contrast against the stonewash blade. They really pop. Sound like some designer talk, right? They really pop. But yeah, you see that. Alright, so while it's closed, take a look real quick. You'll see the much narrower profile in the custom. Now while the profile is narrower, the blade is larger, and so it sits heavier in the hand, so it actually feels better in the hand for me, even though this is this fills the hand more. The custom is a heavier blade due to a little bit more blade material. Alright. Both frame locks. Alright, let me back the camera up a little bit. Alright. And then we'll look at the lockup. First of all, see how it sits. The seating in the blade is perfect. And right off the bat, you can, this is a multi-grind, hand ground blade, so right away you'll see some of the attention to the detail in the grind, just in the closed position. Let's see. Multiple angles in the spine. Alright. Look at the lockup. I'll get it to zone real quick. Nice solid lockup. Alright, so what really sets this knife apart is the blade. Really nice blade. For me, aesthetically, this looks better to me than the Nightmare grind. I like the Nightmare grind on some of the Strider knives, but some of them are just a little too aggressive for me. They got a little bit too much going on. It kind of makes the blades look busy sometimes. And I like this multi-ground blade because there are a lot of different grinds going on, but it's a little more subtle. So at first glance it doesn't really look like much, but then when you really take a look at it, you'll see all the different grinds on it. And I like that. A little bit more subtle. So you notice right off the bat a difference is this is a hollow ground blade. Stonewash finish throughout, including on the hollows, and I like that. I like the stonewash finish on the hollows. And then for a little bit of contrast, you'll see a satin finish on the hand grind in the front here at the Tanto tip, and then a satin finish on the regrind on the spine here, almost creating a little swedge, but not really. It's not sharp and it's not much of a swedge. It's still flat all the way through to the point. But just a nice little regrind, and then another little regrind here. So I don't know if it's the camera's picking it up, but you'll see the difference in the satin finish and the stone wash finish. The camera might not be doing it justice. Alright. And then if the camera's picking it up, you'll see it's been signed by Mr. Duane on the Ricasso. Again, nice polished thumb stud. And then on the other side, the serial number. So just take a look at the two different blades in comparison. You've got the hollow grind compared to the full flat grind. Then you'll see the hand grinds are just a little bit more aggressive in the custom. And you'll see that, let me see, get my other hand up here so I can get it to focus. You'll see the blade is just a little bit thicker in the custom. And again, you'll see the attention to detail along the spine. The extra grinds and the extra angles cut in the top and the spine. A little bit longer of a blade. Not much, just a little bit. Alright. So that's it. The Strider Duane Dwyer Custom multi-grind SMF Tanto with the gunner grips. And then just for a little added bonus, I put some custom handmade beads on the lanyard, again with some texture, a little similar to the texture of the knife handles. These are kind of asymmetrical and a little rough, not perfectly finished, much like the Strider knives. I might be repeating myself right now. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and look, but you'll notice true to form with a lot of Striders, the hand grinds are not perfect. You'll notice a little irregularities in the hand grind, especially up here. But that doesn't bother me. That's kind of what you get with a Strider. Alright, YouTube, that's it. Just wanted to share. As always, be safe out there. God bless.